Like those that agree with you all the time are of really little value to your long-term growth in your organization. You know, the best leaders, what they try to do is rather than get a bunch of followers that are going to be, amenable to whatever thing they say or whatever action they decide to take, is actually to identify a group of individuals that feel empowered enough to offer their opinions after thoughtful, after lots of introspection and thought, right? And thoughtful, when you create an environment where there is an expectation of thoughtful disagreement and candor, what you really do is you prepare yourself for actual growth. There's very little value to conversations that don't push you to rethink the way that you see the world, the way that you see opportunity, the way that you see, in interaction. And I think that a lot of times what happens is people are fearful that positional authority could somehow be eroded because somebody else tells them, that they have an alternative idea or an alternative way. And what's worse is environments where you're punished for bringing forth those ideas. You have to create an environment in your organization where you're building other leaders, right? Good leaders get a lot of followers. Great leaders build other leaders, right? And the way that you build other leaders is that you empower them with the confidence and the belief system. You encourage them to make decisions on their own. And you don't always offer them solutions. You encourage them to trust their own instincts and trust their own gut. This is the difference between organizations. A lot of times comes down to leadership. It comes down to a leader's ability to define the vision that eliminates the need for accountability and expectation. Because when people are bought into this idea, when they're bought into these things, and they're in an environment where candor is the expectation and thought is preeminent, what happens is you multiply. And when you add leaders to your organization, it's not +1, right? It's times 2, times 4, times 8, and you get this really optimal growth environment. You're never going to be able to do it on your own. And if you can create an environment where other leaders are going to thrive because they feel empowered to offer their ideas and offer your thought, that's when you're really gonna hit some open field running and crush your future opportunity. You can't do it on your own, right? And you can't do it by quashing everybody else. That's called dictatorship, and all those things fail eventually.